windy November afternoon, Mayor Rob Dolan and members of the Melrose community came together to dedicate a handicapped accessible sidewalk to one of their own.
It's an honor to be here today, and on behalf of myself and Alderman Peter Mortimer, who represents this neighborhood and grew up in Melrose. Thank you. This is how I make my living, so I should speak up a little while. Right? And Joan Ford Module of our Chamber of Commerce. We embarked almost probably a year and a half ago on what we feel is the best small community downtown in Massachusetts. We've been able to, in the worst economy, keep our downtown thriving because it's a homey feeling down here. You always see plenty of good friends and neighbors. We have businesses that care deeply, and it's a real throwback. Across the country, very rarely will you see a downtown like this, but we wanted to make it a little better. And Mike is a regular visitor to the office. Mike is but unlike, you know, Mike's here, Mike knows this. Mike is a joy to have in the office. Usually when people come in, they say, I'm not a complainer, but Mike is not one of those people. Mike is I'm not going to say he's old, but he knows more about Melrose history than maybe anyone I know other than the late, great Jim Milano. He will be able to tell you, if I said a street, what year the pipe was put in, and when was the last time the road was repaired. It was probably like 1950. And I, as someone who's a little younger than him, I appreciate that history. And we've become good friends, and he's become good friends with our DPW and really good friends with everyone in the city, young or old. Now, as we decided to do this project, Mike was very instrumental, and I mean that sincerely. Oftentimes, we look at things very differently than Mike would look at things. You know, we have to make sure that our downtown is accessible to everybody, and that it's a place where every individual, no matter age or ability, baby carriage, or runners, or bikers, or daycare centers, if you've seen the 5 kids in the stroller. And Mike shared a very particular perspective with us as someone who helped us design this. Mike shared with us the fact that our curb cuts often went right into driveways, and we wouldn't have known that. And his input in the design of this main street was critical. And before I do the dedication, I just want Joan, who represents our wonderful businesses downtown, to talk about our successful downtown and what we've been able to accomplish with this renovation.
Thank you very much. And although the mayor may do this for a living, I do not. So this is very impromptu. First, I'd like to thank the members of the business community who are here today, particularly those who are Chamber of Commerce members. It truly is a community, and I think that community means so many things. And Mike is a very important part of our community, and he represents so many people. And now their ability to shop locally is going to be so much simpler thanks to this curb cut. So thank you all businesses for coming, and I will turn it back to the mayor.
Thanks. So, you know, why are we dedicating this to Mike? Well, it's not because Mike's a great guy. There's a lot of great people that don't have things named after him, right? It's not because he has challenges in his life and has lived his life with a very serious disease, but it's because who he is on the inside, not the chair, not his abilities, not his knowledge of history. Mike's an inspiration. And what I hope is that when someone will to look at this 50 years from now, probably won't be fixed till then, and they may ask who Mahan is, you know, and see the Shamrock. There will be people that will remember you. And when they remember you, I want them to remember the challenges you have faced and that you've chosen to live. And that our commitment as a community to make sure everyone can live in their quality of life is so critically important. So what I hope this represents is not that we suggested that we do this and that we did it, but that you and what you've done for our community will be remembered forever. And I think you are worthy of that remembrance. So if I can get these guys, can you guys help me out? Can I get one? Can you guys help me pull this off? What do you think? All right? I'll pay you time and a half. What do you say? All right. So 1, 2, 3. So in my hopes that you won't run against me in a couple years. Yeah, actually, who would want the job, to be quite honest, right? No, it's great. And this is what makes it all worthwhile. I'll give you Mike, a community hero and someone that will always be remembered by the citizens of this city for who you are and what you've done.
Thank you, Mayor Dolan, for letting me put my plaque in. That's an honor to me. I really appreciate it. And everything everybody's done for me, unbelievable. And Bobby Rotundi and all his crew, they couldn't have done a better job. They did a great job. Very happy. And now I could go all the way down from my house to Main Street on my side of the street. Before that, I couldn't do it because there was 3 curb cuts missing, and they're all there now. So that's a great thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Great. So, thank you all for coming. And Mike knows this. We're next on the state list for Lebanon Street and up East Foster. It's like the battle continues. Like Sherman went through Atlanta, Mike will go through this community. Let's hear it for a real community hero.